Comics are my favorite form of entertainment, favorite escapist form of entertainment. To me, people like to curl up with a good book. I like to curl up with a comic. My earliest memories with comics were probably Mad magazine, Mad and Cracked, but I had big stacks of Mad and Cracked. My dad had a collection of Mad, so I got into there right away, and I loved Mad. And then I sort of read the kiddie stuff like Richie Rich and Casper and Archie. Not until about junior high did I really get into superheroes. My name's Bram Wiseman, and I am the owner and operator of Heroes. Heroes is approaching its 20-year anniversary. Actually, we're horrible with dates, but we think we opened in 1991, so that's what I put on the sign. It was opened by two brothers, I guess, and their father. The Robinsons were their name. I mentioned, if you're ever interested in selling, let me know. I think like the next day I got a phone call.
I helped Bram when he first bought the place. Set it up with another fellow, Glenn Anderson, who's still here as well. Comics are fun. Sequential media is fun. Socially interacting with people is good. And I raised my kids on sequential literature. I taught all my kids to read. And they're voracious readers now at this point. Doing quite well in school, so I guess that worked out.
I mean, really, if I look at my own sort of personal choices there, when I went to university, I went to whatever I could do that was comic related. So I got a job at a comic store towards the end of university, and loved that. I always bought comics, collected comics, read comics, was into all this stuff. And I think I realized once I was here, I don't really want to be stuck to a desk all day. I like being on my feet all day and interacting with people. Before this, I was a guy who knew a lot about comics and toys and sort of pop culture in general. It's not like you really have to study to do that. You just have to waste a lot of time. I'm quite proud of what I do, and there seems to be not a stigma, but a bit of a stereotype when it comes to comic books and toys and everything that I do, that it's geeky or nerdy. Other people sort of always look down upon it or laugh at it without truly knowing it. And if you pick anybody's brain, they're all into it. I mean, there's a reward of accomplishment, you know, opening a place like this and having people come in and tell me how much they like it and how excited they are, and watching the looks on people's faces as they walk into the store and comment on how big it is and how neat the stuff is.
I love it. Well, the first time I came in here, I was like, this place is packed with stuff.
That's something that really feels great, and I mean, to me it's rewarding just working in a profession that I love.
I like to deal with Bram. Bram's pretty easy to deal with. He always gives me a deal. I shouldn't say that maybe, but you know. And I just feel comfortable here. There's a big selection. Bram's got stuff on his walls that a lot of the other shops don't. So it's easy. So it's easy for me to come in here and get what I want.
Free Comic Book Day is a really, really great event. It's a day when we just give away comics. It's a day when we promote comics, and it brings so many people. And I mean, you put the tag free on something, and it brings a lot of people in. But as long as it's bringing in people that are, one, interested in comics already and want to learn more and be exposed to other new comics, that's great. And if it's bringing in people that haven't read comics, especially kids, new generations of comic readers, which we do see a ton of, that's great. That's what we want, is to expose comics to new readers. It's tough to say what the future of Heroes will be. The market does change. We're just heading into I think what's going to be a real change in the comic book market. I'm kind of thinking people will digitally read the stuff first, test it out. So the same way that they would buy an issue off the shelf, they'll just download it, either pay for it or steal it. Read it or read free samples. There's lots of that stuff out there. If they like it, then hopefully they'll come and buy the book. And that's what I hope customers realize with comics is go download it, go read it for free, go check it out, but they won't be there if you don't support them in some form. So if you like them, support them and read comics, and that's what we'll be here for. You know, yeah, go read the whole thing for free. That's great. If you like it and you want something for your bookshelf, we'll sell you a nice hardcover that you can put on the bookshelf, supporting, one, a store like this, and supporting, two, the publisher and the creator of this comic, most importantly the creator of the comic, so they can continue to make more comics like that, and we can continue to sell more comics like that. Comics are their own sort of distinct, special medium. Unlike film, unlike books, somewhere in between.
Late afternoon, another day is nearly done. A darker gray is breaking through a lighter one. 1,000 sharpened elbows in the underground.